So Virgo, I'm sorry for the breakup. It was someone who made a Skype call, and then my recordings break up. I can block out ordinary calls, but not Skype calls or messenger calls. So unfortunately, I will get another device, so I will be able to do this in peace and quiet. So we have the Queen of Wands here, and that, as I told you, is like this person, but it can be like a person in action, of strength, of being like a total person, a whole person, a renewed person, a person that has both their sides, like being this kind of person, having both their unconditional love and their strength well together in the Chariot, being able to move forward. So it's like you being very adult and now taking responsibility for your own action, not only being like, I think that before you might have tried to be just nice, like all the time, just nice. It's like, and now you need to do both. You need to have like a yes and a no, an angel and the devil. You have totally changed here into something new, and we'll see what's going on with that. Okay, here we have a King of Cups. So I think we are talking about a couple here. It's like a couple that has maybe splitted before, because you needed to go through this metamorphosis, taking in your nice side and your dark side. So when people are really changing like this, it's hard sometimes to keep a relationship together. But it seems like you are still destined to be together, because you have both this Queen and this King here, and you have the Knight and the Queen here. So it seems like it's still you. It's still going on here, but it's like on and off again. It's like sometimes you talk and sometimes you don't talk, and sometimes you're like on a roller coaster. Like, yeah, you're the relationship has it's really ups and downs. But here it's like a whole person being able to say yes and no, and it seems like one of you, either your partner, have changed into this, or this could be you. This is a whole person. It's a person that's like being okay with whatever happens on the outside, because they have this really deep connection, this soul connection in their inside. They accept whatever happens, because they know it's just like you can't change what have already happened. So you accept it. The only thing that you need to be okay with, the only thing in life is the feeling inside. If you can be friend with the feeling inside, no matter how it feels, everything else will be okay, because you will take this King. He's taking the waves here, the waves that hit him, the emotions that hit him. He just take it as information, like, okay, I know now. This is yes, I'm sad because that person was really important to me. So I know now this person is very important to me. So they just take the information. They don't make like a sad story out of it. And poor me that misses this person. I will never be able to be with them because they are not for me. So they don't do that. They just, okay, I really appreciate this person. And okay, I know I can't be with this person right now. So they accept both. It's no struggle there. It's no struggle between loving and not loving, or being with the person and not being with the person. They just, yes, what comes, comes. So it seems like you have made like a tremendous healing process within yourself. So you're like okay with whatever happens, and you're just taking the information and trying to make the best thing out of it. We'll see what's come here under the Devil and the Strength. Yes, it comes victory. So it's like you know now, because of you not like holding back your strength anymore, not putting like your ability to say no and put boundaries in the basement anymore. Now you know what you want and what you don't want. So it's a clarity to this. Six of Wands, it's communication, usually spiritual communication with yourself and your soul. So now it's like you're not ashamed anymore to say, no, I don't want to. This is what I want. It's like it's more like clear. It's crystal clear. It's easy for you to stand on your own two legs and be like sure. It's like you have found this ability to be sure. You don't have to go back and forth, back and forth. Is this right? Is this wrong? Do I do that? Do I do? You did this here still, so it can be some remedies, but when you follow your own strength, yeah, like being your own inner authority, it will work out just fine. You will be sure. You will know what's the right thing, and you won't torment yourself for making like a wrong decision. You just take the information. Yes, okay, that was not the best thing to do. Next time I do this instead. So it's not a big thing. Here we have something going on with this queen here, like this very open, receptive queen. It seems like she might have put like a cold shoulder here, don't want to talk, and here she actually also leaves the situation. It's yet another 8. You have 8 here, 8 with the strength also, so it's the 8 eternity symbol here. You have this in the 2 of Pentacles as well. And so it's some kind of decision, and it's like leaving something old behind and following your bliss into the future. And you have the starry skies here, as you have here also starry skies. So it's something like what you want to do with your future, like how should your future be. But it seems like you have a dolphin here, so like reminding you about the love or the love relationship that you're currently in, that it might still be important, this person or this relationship. Maybe you need to go out to find yourself, and maybe this will still be here when you are done. But it's like you're making a decision to maybe to leave this situation, this up and down love relationship, even if it looks really nice. It looks like a really nice spiritual development between two people, but from your end it might seem like it's not good. So we have a 7 of Wands here, so that's definitely learning to say no. So I think this is like a test run. 6 of Wands, 7 of Wands, it's like a test run for you to use your ability to say no, actually, to have like people asking you things and you are saying no. It's like you're more my way or the highway, instead of being like, is this right, is that right, is this the right thing to do, is that the right thing to do. Maybe you will say no like all the way, just to get that word right, like really rooted in yourself. And yeah, it seems like you're going to be very sure, but I still think that this relationship is like important. So it looks like you're leaving it, but you might return to it later, because it's like this eternity symbol, and it's very beautiful how you work together with this, that you have been, it seems important anyway. But I think that it seems like you will leave this situation because you have found your strength, and you will use it as well here. Because it's like you feel a bit victimized, like you have been like the good person all the time. It's like you regret it. It's like you're regretting all the times when you did that and that and that. I should have done this and this and this. It's like you're regretting a lot of your decisions, and now you want to make that decision that you didn't make before. But try to be a little bit more aware. What has been is like it's gone now, and it's not like you can just take back your energy from those situations, and like, yes, okay, I would have done that, and if I will be treated the same way in the future, I will. But you don't need to like take it out now if the situation are not the same. So try to be like leveled with the situation. Try to not keep too much of the old stuff, like the eternity here, what has been in so close in your mind, because it's gone. Try to be more aware, like here and now, like where we are right now, because the situation doesn't look as bad now as you might think it is. So I maybe you can better this situation in the situation where you're at. Maybe you don't need to leave. It seems like you have recently found your strength, and now you want to use it because you feel like victimized, like you have put up too long with a bad situation. But I think it's not the person that you need to run from. It's like you don't need to run from anything. You have your strength now, so just use it. Just tell people like how you want things. Be very communicative. You don't have to leave. You don't have to cut off this contact. I don't believe you need to do that. But you need to be more firm, like yes and no. You need to find your yes and no button. You don't need to say no forever now, like yes and no is the only word you want to use against this person, whomever it is, like could be this or this person. So yeah, you need to work the situation as it is. Don't see it in the light of what has been. See it in the light of what is right now. Okay, so I'll take some cards from you from the Wisdom of the Hidden Realms. Oh. Yes, okay, yeah. Map Maker of Destiny and a Camel Boy. So you are like very close to a point where you can like release karma and do some really great things that you are supposed to do. It's like you're on a certain train station right now where you're supposed to do something really special, but it's Camel Boy, so small step, asking for help. Don't make any like big changes in your life right now, because they can be like made through your newfound strength, and it's like for you to play with, but take it slow, so you are not like destroying something that you later regret. Because when you're full of this new strength, you might want to use it like bang bang bang, but don't take it like really step by step. Don't do this like irrationally, just because you can, because you have found your strength now. So be more mindful. Don't take any irrational decisions. Just use the newfound strength to make everyday decisions, like yes, I want this, no, I don't want this, I don't like your behavior, yes, I like that behavior. Be more clear, like try to be more awake. It's very foggy here in this picture, and you have the moon here shining, so it's like, and you have the camel here taking you through it all. So you will be very resilient, and it might feel like easy for you to step out of a relationship just now, but you might regret it later. It's just you're just like a test run with your strength. It's like you're having a new car and you want to like really push down the pedal, so you will go really fast, but you don't do that. Take it step by step, like it's a new engine. Ride it in a little bit first, a little slow. Okay, so we'll see what we have in the past life oracle cards for you, my dear Virgo. Oh, a lot of cards falling out. Scribe or writer. It seems like many of the signs this time getting some kind of this with scribe or writer. It's the soul contracts that we have made, like I will never again do this. And this was a little bit what I felt from you here, like you regret a lot of things that you have been letting yourself go through because you couldn't say no, or you couldn't put up boundaries. But don't start to do like some kind of all like soul contracts now. I will never do that again. I will, because it will only make matters worse. Because when you say like I will never put myself through that again, you are getting a really forceful magnet for those kinds of situation in the future. It's like attraction. It's like what you're attracting, and it's also like very karmic. Like when you said those kinds of things, it's like, yeah, okay, then we know what you will be practicing on the next coming like 100 years or so, like to meet those kinds of person that wants you to say like I will never ever again. And so it's really important. You can read about soul contracts and you will understand maybe a little bit more about what I'm talking about. So, and I also thought about another thing, and that was like Cancer come up a lot in your reading. Cancer, this is Pisces maybe. So, and you have also here, so it can be like you have something to do with Cancer person or some other watery person. So let's see, scribe or writer, soul contracts, and yeah, okay. Unrequited love and Native American. Yes, this is like how we are used to, like if we are the people that we are, like really true to ourselves, if we are like God planted us here on earth, we are used to not feel loved, like that our love won't be good enough. So we have tried to change it ourselves and changed ourselves to something that could be lovable. And yeah, we also have the orphan coming here. So that's why you have like this shadowy side, because you have tried to alter yourself. You have tried to be someone else so that you would be loved. And when you have altered yourself and you have tried a lot of things to like fix yourself, and it still doesn't work, you're still like abandoned, that's when you are making those kind of soul contracts, like I won't ever like be hurt like this again. And that's a shortcut, because it's going to make you feel better. It's going to make you feel like a bit superior. You're like in your ego, like sheltering your ego, taking care of your ego. But it's only going to give you problems, because it's going to make new soul contracts for you. And in certain situation where you feel abandoned, you can listen to yourself what you're saying and write this down, because those are usually your soul contracts. Like I will never have a lover again, or I will never give in myself to a love again, or I will never put myself in this situation again. So it's the kind of soul contracts that you make, and they are really a burden to you. It's better to be like flowing, going with the flow, being here and now, being able to react like with yes and no in the situation, and actually take responsibility for your actions. Like if you really love someone and they are not acting like you want to, you need to put boundaries and maybe even leave them eventually. And it will be a grown-up decision. It won't be like a new soul contract. It will be like, well, I love this person, but they don't seem to change. So I will tell them like, I love you, but this is the kind of thing that I can't put up with. It's making me miserable. So I'm going to distance myself for you. And of course, I'm going to hope for our reconciliation in the future, that we'll be together again when we have both maybe matured a little bit. So this is how you go with this. You don't make soul contracts. I will never. But this is like you need to back the tape to the beginning here. Native American, like being the true self, like being unaltered, being really close to yourself, to your source, to nature. And you have learned that this is wrong. Like the more natural you are, the more wrong you are, and you are going to be like not find love in your life. But it's the other way around. When you are being truthful, being true to your source, being like the true self on earth, you are going to be very magnetic and very attractive. And when you can like also unwrite or rewrite those kind of soul contracts, you won't put yourself through the same kind of situation anymore. And of course, you also have your strength. So you will recognize, and you will be able to, you will recognize the situation that's not good for you, and you will take responsibility in those situations. So this looks very nice for you. And it's going to work out just fine. But don't do irrational things just right now. Like, test your strength first, like just saying yes and no, and have a little patience. Don't run off and like blow out your fuse right now. Take it slow. Things will fix. You will give yourself love now because you have strength here. So you will start giving this little person inside of you that's also found here in the shadow. You will start to give them love and attention, and they will come up more and more from the source, from the netherworld, your basement, the subconscious, and be yours again, like be able to live together with you. And because when we don't feel love, it's traumatic. So we are usually cutting off like we are not doing any more reality checks. So this could be you in the age of 3, for example, being put in the basement, like she couldn't handle not being loved. And this could be you in an older age, not being able to handle not being loved. So they are both maybe here in the basement, and now you have taken them up, and you need to be very careful with how you take care of them. You need to be like really truthful to yourself and be on your own side and be your own authority. And so you will show them that you're able to take care of your inner children and your lost soul parts. And it's also time to rewrite some soul contracts. Yeah, this is the map maker of destiny. He also holds a pen here. So it's something you can rewrite your destiny by rewriting your soul contracts. Okay, so I guess it was a little bit too little information about the soul contracts. Is something you need to check up maybe. And also this with the shadow work and work with taking in your inner children and your soul, lost soul parts. It's a lot of things, but it's just happening to you right now. So either you know it or you will do it like being unaware of it. So it will work out either way. Maybe if you know things, it's going to be more easy. So, but it's still going to unfold really beautiful, it seems. But it's like this thing that's a bit disturbing for me. Like it seems like you will leave a rather beautiful destined situation because of you not taking things really step by step, but really yeah, using your strength like a little bit too much because you have used it too little before. Okay, so thank you for all of you writing, subscribing, and watching my videos, and for commenting, and also and I'm really happy and I'm really grateful, and this makes me happy. So I hope it helps you and makes you happy as well. And if you would like a personal reading with me, you can contact me at my email in the description box below the video. And also I hope to see you, Virgo, again in the beginning of November. So take really good care until then, and bye bye.